Andi inyo bakasitoma babo abakuru inyo bakubahereza special care bakusubuza green tea habeya y'omusubuzi okuterwa mutwe kuterwa mutima ekiriroliro mubiri kuruma no kuzimba ebigere ulcers hanija sukari pressure kusanyarara omusujja ogutakira kuruma omugongo kuruma munda amani gekisajja negekazi toine iwo karwara amaino habokwane oboka bakuletera ombazi gwa amaino ogubakweta high quality toothpaste bakusemereza obuhereza haihi naiwe buli kya baraza babahunya marunda town council hasanyuka bar and lodge ekandi kuruga kya kabiri kya kasatu kya kana kya katano kya mukaga hamuna kya sande baba karuguza ha office zabwe enkuru ha muhanda gwa kikada waruga ha stand big bank hakona house ne kyapa kibahoja kwano kirora genda bugenda akasenti kogule mibazi niko bakwijanja bokire abokumanya bikiraho baza nabo ha 078 mukaga 13 04 00 na 0740 kenda na 5 10 23 yanshi together we share.
For how Chinese bantu baingi muno ohulira kyansimba hano nkwata hamugongo ekifuba kikulemera oburumi munyingo mu baitu hati wekwata ba for how Chinese bano ni bayijanja banokira kimo ebirwaire no biraga nenkoro yawe yekikugu baine byoma ebya meridian therapy nibikonyera okwigula ebinywa kutereza emigongo alinywa bakusasa nibakumara mu busasi bona bwino munyingo hati nywa bakuzimbe bigere mugende mubayikire nibakora handweleza maiso nibajanja basukali harusazi okwetaga kusara size okendezo munyeto gwine oine kizibu kyo kusanyarara hamuna inywa baterwe stroke niba batereza ni mugaruka okurungi muno aba for how Chinese hano mukaruguza basange amuhanda gwa kizizi ogugenda vision hakyomba ko kyakona house haine ichundiro lya magiteri yaka opposite Millennium Guest House rundi baterera namba zesimu 0 kinana na mnana nsanju na msanju asatu na mnana na 0 mwenda nkaga na ibiri kinana na isatu anna nemu for how Chinese hamuno bwijanja byoburu
esaha zikire musanje zeihangwe ohulirize Kdr 10.3 fama akaire kanu nikakuleterwa
MTN voice bundles ezikutera network zona habei dondolo migasita 10 ibiri mu hash rundo yekonyeza my MTN app okome mu daily bundle habo kuba butukubaza itwena titukwemerezebwa. MTN Uganda Limited nerolerwa Uganda Communications Commission.
President Museveni extends financial support to Mityana roadside market vendors. Minister of Works to oversee road services amid UNRWA and URF transition. 6 killed as drone drums into packed sugarcane lorry in Kachira. And 1 dead after attack on Brazil's Supreme Court. A very good afternoon. It's a minute past 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The news in detail on Kdr FM. My name is Valence Asiimwe. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has extended financial support to 112 roadside market vendors in Mityana district. The vendors, who mainly sell vegetables and fruits, were drawn from Zigoti and Itamu Nachibenge markets, and each received 100,000 shillings as additional capital fund for their businesses. The business booster package was delivered by State House officials led by the senior presidential advisor, Eldari, Princess Pauline Nasolo and Flora Kabibi. Princess Nasolo informed the excited vendors that the president decided to give them the additional capital with the aim of helping them to grow their small businesses and improve their homestead incomes. She further explained that the president cares about their well-being, citing it as one of the reasons why he always comes up with the numerous poverty alleviation programs and advocates for improved homestead incomes among Ugandans. Princess Nasolo also cautioned the vendors against politicking, saying they should focus on working to take care of their families. On her part, Ms. Kabibi thanked the vendors for working hard to ensure that their families' welfare is improved, imploring them to utilize the business booster package well to expand their enterprises. Vendors led by Amina Nasaka Semuju and the Zigoti Market chairperson and Goreti Namiro, the Tamu Nachibengei Market chairperson expressed gratitude to the president for offering them a helping hand, promising to utilize the additional capital well to grow their business. The Ministry of Works and Transport has assured Ugandans of continued service delivery on the country's roads as it prepares to assume the responsibilities of the Uganda National Roads Authority UNRA and the Uganda Road Fund URF. This follows the recent passing of the Uganda National Roads Authority Repeal Bill 2024 and the Uganda Road Fund Amendment Bill 2024 by Parliament, transferring the functions of these agencies to the ministry. General Edward Katumba Wamala, Minister for Works and Transport, has emphasized that the ministry's commitment to maintaining uninterrupted road service during the transition. Recognizing the potential concerns over this restructuring, Katumba has reassured the public that a well-developed transition plan is in place. Under the new framework, existing contracts and commitments held by UNRA and URF will be reassigned to the Ministry of Works and Transport, ensuring that ongoing projects are unaffected. Service providers are advised to remain in contact with the current UNRA and URF representatives for any clarifications to avoid delays or disruptions. For further updates, Ministry of Works has urged stakeholders and service providers to reach out to the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works, or contact UNRA and URF directed through their designated communication channels. This transition is part of a broader government rationalization initiative aimed at consolidating agency functions to enhance efficiency and service delivery within Uganda's road infrastructure sector. At least 6 people are killed and 8 others critically injured when the commuter omnibus, popularly known as drone, they were traveling in, rammed into the back of a parked sugarcane truck on the Jinja-Iganga highway at Kachira. The collision occurred today morning at around 3 a.m. where a Toyota Hiace registration number UBP 574J traveling from Iganga side rammed into the back of the parked sugarcane truck registration number UAF 333B. Witnesses say the speeding taxi from Namisinda district crashed into the back of the stationary truck, killing 6 people on the spot. Mebo Asiimwe, the Kira regional traffic officer, has confirmed the accident, saying that the injured were taken to Jinja Regional Referral Hospital where the bodies of the deceased were transported to the hospital mortuary. The Kachira stretch of the Jinja-Iganga highway is notorious for accidents, with the local authorities now urging motorists to exercise extra caution, especially in high-risk areas like Kachira, to help reduce the frequency of such tragic incidences. Kampala High Court has ordered military officials to pay substantial compensation to 2 journalists, Timothy Murungi and Henry Sekanjako, for human rights violations they suffered while covering opposition leader Robert Kyagulanyi, also known as Bobby Wine. Justice Boniface Wamala yesterday ruled that the journalists' constitutional rights to dignity, freedom from inhuman treatment, and press freedom were violated by several military personnel, including Lieutenant Colonel Napoleon Namanya, the then director of operations in the military police. Justice Wamala awarded 75 million shillings to each journalist, totaling to 150 million shillings to be paid by the respondents, excluding the Attorney General. This order comes in response to the journalists' claims that military personnel under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Namanya assaulted them while they were covering Kyagulanyi's submission of a petition on human rights violations to the United Nations Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights on the February 17th day of on the 17th day of February 2021. The court also ordered the military officials, excluding the Attorney General, to cover all legal costs incurred by the applicants.
You are still listening to KDR News Broadcast. This is the news on the international scene.
In Brazil, a man tried to attack Brazil's Supreme Court in the capital, Brasilia, yesterday evening. Is believed to have been killed by his own explosives. He was found dead outside the building shortly after 2 blasts rocked the area. Bystanders say they witnessed the man throwing what appeared to be explosives before the detonation. Officials say that nobody say that nobody else was hurt in the incident. The area has been locked down and a bomb disposal robot is being used to search the man's body, with the police saying that they have identified a timer possibly linked to other devices. The country's Solicitor General, George Messias, has condemned what he said was a deliberate attack and vowed a full investigation into the blasts. Our dear listener, at only 8 minutes past 1 in the afternoon, that marks the end of today's afternoon news broadcast. My name is Valence Asiimwe. Please stay tuned.
From all over the world, local, regional, national and international, Kdr FM brings you all the stories. Kdr FM News, world's broadly sponsored.